This other, the chicken should go much more quickly because it's skinless, it's boneless. I don't have to cut it. Therefore, less contact. My darling, can't get enough of your love, babe. It's like the more you, the more I want. And baby, that's no lie. Can't get enough of your love, babe. Ooh, I don't know why. Can't get enough of your love, babe. Oh no. If I could only make you see and make you understand. Even though the chicken's gonna get a better washing, I'm not trying to massage it into the meat and the vinegar water and salt into the meat and season it. I'm just washing the goo that be on meat that they told y'all not to wash off a couple of Thanksgivings ago, and y'all start washing. I still love you, girl, but I'm washing my meat. The meat, I could just pour some into the water, and I'll end up refilling this bottle because this will be I'll probably use up all that. So I rinse it off with just plain water before I put it in the bowl of vinegar water, where I actually do more of a hand washing in the vinegar water. And then I rinse it off again and bag it up. I like the way you work it. Bag it up. No diggity and no doubt. Wash and dry my hands because I'm about to put the gloves back on. So the gloves come off to seal the bags. Because I don't want to seal fish juice into the seal and on the outside of the bag. Same gloves though. Mister would want me to get a whole new pair of gloves. Not necessary. I ain't mad at him though. Safety first. Cleanliness is godliness. I feel some type of way because I feel like I feel like my chicken was frozen previously, and you can't just keep freezing and thawing and freezing meat like that. I don't know what the dangers are, but it ain't good. That much I know. I ain't domestic enough to know what the dangers are, but I'm spiritual enough to know, per my ancestors, that it ain't copacetic. I filled my bowl with water again. Now I'm gonna dump some more vinegar in. I used to rinse the meat while it was in that styrofoam packaging before I put it in the bowl of vinegar water. But since the styrofoam packaging goes into the garbage, moisture wetting it will activate the smell as it ages, and I want to minimize that as much as possible. So I leave it pretty dry. I take them out, not individually, but grab chunks at a time. And I actually run that under water, wash that under just water alone, and then I put it in the bowl of vinegar water. Then I wash my hands still with the gloves on. See, so the packaging is still semi-dry. You know, it's not wet with moisture from rinsing the meat off. Still in the styrofoam packaging. Take my meat hand and wash the meat around in the vinegar water, and then rinse it off one more time before I bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. Need to go see if I have any more thighs, and I do. Lots actually. Boom. Boom. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I don't know if you need this advice, but if you do like me and wash your hands with your gloves on, be sure to try and make sure you get all the soap off. I don't think it'll hurt anything if you get a little bit, but sometimes I notice I get a lathering to build up at the heels of my hands, so I gotta make sure I run the water up there and rinse off. I'm gonna check on my baby right quick. But before I go, I want to shout out to Mother Nature for all the women of a certain age for being a cooling center at this time of year oh, I can just step outside in the garage and actually get cooled off. Cause normally, no matter what you do, aside from laying in actual ice, can you cool off from these moments, these temporary summers? But it is winter time, and I'm on the subsiding end of the spectrum, and now I can use the garage and cool the hell off. So shout out to Mother Nature again. Her, she, me, we, us. Hallelujah. Okay, on my last inventory of thighs. We don't eat thighs that much, so I don't know what he was thinking. Wash hands with gloves again. Remove gloves. There must be a hole in this one, because this hand keep getting wet like a mug. I might get a new glove for that hand. Anyway, so I took those out. I'm going to wash my bare hands again. And then I'm going to seal the bags and put them in a gallon bag and label them. You'll notice on the clear non-labeling side, I like to place the meat so that I can visually see what it is. That one is not going to work. Where I tried to save this split here. I tried to save it. I think there's air going in through there, so. And transfer the meat like so. It doesn't matter when you do it, but I like to do it before I put the merchandise inside, because then you label it and it stretches out. If you label it while it's in, when you take something out and the bag contracts, my scientific hypothesis, it will cause the bag to have shrinkage as you remove things out of it, and the frozen label is more likely to peel off. If that makes any sense to you non-high people, as it does to us. That's one of those ancestral downloads that I just don't even know how else I just let Goddess say it in a way that those with the ear for it can hear. Yeah? You?
Yeah. You said they're shopping your order right now.
Okay. Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to.
It was just simple that I hooked it up to the internet. So as long as you hook up to the internet, it's going to try to force you to do that. So if not,
Okay.
anyway, so it should be. And like that.
Y'all should have seen that I did so good. Got some more surface wipes that I got from the home improvement shop. Okay, Tina. Tina Knowles said, "That ain't me, girl. That's your thick ass." Of course, Miss Tina would never say such a thing, but I bet you that bitch will entice you to get the injection. I'm so thankful for Mr. I'm gonna try not to get emotional and cry, but I am so thankful for Mr. right now, because when we went to get our excess freezer, we were looking at 3 options. One was smaller, one was medium size, and one was large. Mr. encouraged us to say, because I was trying to be a maximum minimalist and budget, so I wasn't going for the smallest one, but I was going for the one next to the middle one. And Mr. was like, and I'm thinking, why you asked me if you're gonna tell me that? But anyway, so I was going through for budget reasons, and he kept saying, don't consider the money, don't consider the money. And it's not because we can afford it, it's because we can't afford it if things get bad enough, And this is that shithole country, whether you want to deny it is or not, and we are in a martial law. So he was thinking, we need to have the most space. So he was wanting to get the biggest one, and I was like, oh, we can get a little bit smaller. And he was like, finally, nope. So he got the biggest one. And bitch, we got one delivery earlier. I know these people like, what are these people on right here? Because they are getting all of this meat. They are really trying to be ready for the holidays. But girl, nah, we just trying to stay alive in this bitch. I have never prepped this much meat before in my life. But again, I'm excited. So let me get these wings done. I'll check back with you in a little bit. Maybe sooner than we think. Y'all know I keep thinking of stuff to say, to share. And Goddess be wanting me to tell y'all shit sometime. I bet you said, now you fix your lips. I know. Child, I'm sorry. I bet you like, now you fix your lips. Now you fix it. My teeth yellow? Need a brush, I know that. But I'm gonna go dose up. And, cause I apparently have another round. I did not realize that he got a shipment from Kmart. And he also got a huge shipment from my regular grocer. Is this brand? I don't like these racist hoes. Them and Purdue too, both racist hoes. But we need some food. We need some food on storage.